Good morning. Welcome to our Wednesday co-working session. We're going to work for 25 minutes. We're going to take a 5-minute break. We're going to work for another 25 minutes. We may do, or I think we'll do a third. So then we'll take another break and another 25-minute co-working session. All right. So make sure that you let me know in the chat what you're working on. First, say good morning. It's 5:30 for me, 5:30 a.m. Central Time. I'm in Costa Rica. So if you're here, let me know that you're here. Say good morning. And let us know what you're working on for this co-working session. If you're watching the replay, say hi in the comments and let us know what you're working on for this co-working session. I used these co-working sessions originally to write the first draft of my book, Job Detox, a workbook for Black women to stop striving and get free. The book is with an editor, and I need to do some other things. So today I will be today I need to send some information to some affiliates of mine. So I'll talk about that. I'll tell you about that if you're interested in hearing more about that. So that's what I'll be working on today, getting some things together for my affiliates for my YouTube Success Challenge. Students, I'll tell you now, students who have taken my YouTube Success 5-day challenge, right, can sign up to become an affiliate and get 25% commission on anyone who they refer to my next challenge. And so I need to send my affiliates some information so that they can send it to someone who they think might be interested. Basically some marketing materials. I need to get some marketing materials together to send to the affiliates so that they can send it to whomever, anybody they think would be interested in the challenge. So that's what I'll be doing today. Good morning, Francine. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Manifestation Hacks. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, SLS Forever. I'm working on a blog post for a client. Okay, very good. Good morning, Ms. She Things. Good morning, Sharon. Sharon says, I'm organizing my thoughts and pieces of paper. Okay. And Manifestation Hacks also working on blog again. All right, friends, if you're here, I didn't set this up ahead of time because I forgot. But if you're here, let us know in the chat. Say good morning and let us know what you're working on. My mom says I ordered the red tote bag to tote my leadership materials in. Oh, okay. So I put together the design that we talked about earlier this week. I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't personally get the reclaim design to work. So I just made something that I could do, which was just all text with no pictures. I put a design up on Spreadshirt. So if you go to my main YouTube channel, Stephanie Perry, and go click on the shop button, you'll see it there. Okay, good. You got it in red. You're talking about the Reclaim t-shirt? I mean, the Reclaim design? Okay, that's good. Good morning. Artwork Insight is planning. Amita Israel. Good morning, Amita. Daily planning, preparing for the day ahead. Auntie Carla, searching for a flash drive I put in a safe place somewhere. Good luck. You can do it. SLS Forever. I wasn't here yesterday for the graphic design rant, but for future, I'm not even gonna finish reading this comment. No, Fiverr, Upwork, 99 Design. It's all the same people. It's all the same people with Canva and 30 minutes, not graphic designers, right? There's a difference. There's a difference. No, I'm not even gonna finish. I couldn't find them. Listen, if they're there, I couldn't find them. I promise you. I did my due diligence. I looked, I searched, I posted. Uh, I, I don't know, girl. I don't know. Y'all got lucky, right? Anybody who's found an actual graphic designer on those sites, you got lucky. Or you had an ask that was something that a non-graphic designer could do. Because I showed y'all, SLS, I showed y'all. I showed you what I got from them. A divine artist, I will be working on a grant proposal. Great. ATFA Art Appraisals is reading this morning. Angela Banks, working on a new idea for a new blog post and organizing my thoughts. All right, friends, let's go ahead and get in. Let's get our 25 minutes on the clock, and we'll be back for a 5-minute break. We're going to do 3 sessions. I'm going to do 3 sessions today. You can stay for as many as you would like, but I need 3 sessions today to really get the week back on track. All right? And as I said, I'm going to spend the first session gathering marketing materials for my affiliates for the YouTube Success Challenge. Okay. No edit. Just unlink it all. Your videos to them. All right, session one done. Let's set the timer for our 5-minute break. Let me know how your first session went. All right, we got a 5-minute break started. Let me know how your first co-working session went. If you're new, if you haven't said good morning yet, say good morning. And let us know what you're working on today, all right? I spent the first 25-minute session getting together my marketing materials to send to the affiliates for my YouTube Success Challenge. So I copied and pasted some and wrote out some scripts or marketing materials for people to share. All right, so let us know what you're working on today and how that first session went for you. Let me find the right place in the chat. Auntie Carla, let us know if you found that flash drive. Good morning, Evie Scott. Evie Scott is working on her second book, exclamation point. All right, let's go. Congratulations. Feed Your Inner Chef, happy Wednesday, catching up on more emails. I'm a spirit artist choosing jewelry for an Instagram video. Okay, doing a series of Instagram reels leading up to Valentine's Day. Wonderful. You know who teaches this really well? I'm only telling you this because you've asked before for resources on things. Mahdi, is that his name? There's a man who teaches Instagram Reels, M-A-H-D-I. M-A-H-D-I, Marty Woodward. He teaches this kind of thing. As you will see, if you ever look at my Instagram, I don't follow his advice, okay? Because I'm not doing Instagram Reels. But if I ever do Instagram Reels, I'll use the information that he teaches because he knows how to get people's attention using Instagram Reels. I'm only telling you that because you've asked in the past for information on different resources. Cheryl, working on linking a Facebook page to a Facebook group. Okay, did you get that done? Leona, working on reading for my thing is covering it up. I just moved it. It's working thing for my chaplain book club tonight. Oh, do you know my mom? My mom is a chaplain, or is a retired chaplain. Good morning, Robin. Working on papers. I don't know. I just thought maybe you would know her. Connie Perry is my YouTube channel ambassador. Robin Compton, good morning, working on papers, sorting, filing, trashing. Okay, good. MSB Aromatherapy, working on my morning routine and getting back on track. All right, good. Good morning, Maria. Yes, okay. My mom bought the red reclaimed tote bag. Okay, good. I'll show you guys, since I showed you the designs that I didn't like, I'll show you what we did come up with. By we, I mean me. Good morning, M. Dickens. Completing bio assignments and organizing. Good morning, April in Paradise. Love watching the sun come up behind you. I know, yeah, when I get started, it's dark. Yeah, it's nice. This view is pretty decent too. To be in a neighborhood, I'm not even in like a woo neighborhood in Costa Rica. So it's nice. It's Tracy Mills. Slow start for me. Ever have so much to do you don't know where to start? Yes. And it's very frustrating. I don't have anxiety generally in life. I'm on the anxiety scale, on a 1 to 10 anxiety scale, I'm like a -4 generally. But when I feel like that, that is when I do feel anxiety. When I do feel like, ugh, I don't know, I don't know. I have to do everything. Where do I start? I put it on paper. I'm a person for whom putting things on paper really helps me. This is another reason that I have coaches. This is another reason that I get coaching on things. Coaches are really good at getting you to the next step and through the next step. But I found that putting it on paper, right? So yesterday I cried here on this channel yesterday, Tracy. You may not have been here. I had so many different small things nagging at me that I cried real tears on this channel yesterday. And then I sat down and wrote out a list of things that will make me feel less anxious, right? The little small things that will just pull one little pin out of the voodoo doll of my life, right? Let's get one pin pulled out. Let's get another pin pulled out. I made a list. I only got two of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two of the 10 things completely done, but I made progress on 3 or 4 others. So I like to make a list. But if you have a coach, talk to a coach, right? Like talk to your coach about these things. This is one of the reasons that I keep coaches in my repertoire. Dr. Beverly Jackson is doing social media. Auntie Carla found the flash drive. It was not in any logical safe place. That's how it is. Break is up. That's how it is. At the time, I'm sure it made sense. It made sense at the time. Sunshine is, today is the first day of many for decluttering my house. Good, Sunshine. Let's get it. Let's get it done. You could do it. Formulating questions regarding SMA relocation. Oh, you're live streaming with Michelle. Good. Michelle is the ambassador for San Miguel de Allende, for Black women moving to San Miguel de Allende. Okay, wonderful. Is this your channel, April? April in Paradise is your channel? And you said live stream today. Yes, so I don't know if you mean live stream on yours or hers. Crystal's not working, just here for the fellowship. Slept in because I taught a late class. Okay. Good morning or good night again, if it's another good night. Katrina's searching for an Airbnb for the Marrakesh meetup. Now, you know the hotel information has been released. I would stay in the hotel. And then afterwards, I have a room for you in my Airbnb until April 30th. So if you're coming in between the 17th, anytime between the 17th and the 30th, you shouldn't need to search for accommodation, Katrina. I sent you the Airbnb for the 25th through the 30th. I sent you that already, or we at least talked about it. And then any other time, you should be in the hotel with us. We sent the information out. Joyful Gigi, Stephanie, good morning. Start the day with prayer, some planning, and annual report writing. All right, good morning. Maria made coffee, got a paragraph done. Good. Sharon got off track, Googling visual design versus graphic design. Sorry, Sharon. I think that's my fault. Kathy, good morning. Getting started writing a book chapter. Good. Robin made progress in that session, sorting through a large stack of papers. More to do. Okay, very good. Francine up and at 'em, working on her morning routine. Artwork, working on thumbnails. Cheryl got what she needed to get done. Good. Good first session. Needs next session is going to work on LinkedIn, on resume for LinkedIn. Good. Feed your inner chef. Yeah. Yeah, LinkedIn, because you, yes. Now, okay, more advice nobody asked me for. I wouldn't consider LinkedIn and a formal resume. Make sure that what you put on LinkedIn is only relevant to what you want to do next. You know what I mean? Don't put everything. It's not the standard resume. LinkedIn should be very focused and targeted to what you're moving to next. Thanks for the resource. Okay. All right. Katrina said it must be anxious season. All right. Let's see. Alma chose the jewelry, now choosing the music. Okay, good. All right, fantastic. Let's get into our next 25-minute co-working session. I still have to get I got the text together from our marketing materials for my affiliates. Now I need to get some graphics together for them. So that's what I'll be doing for the next 25 minutes. right, second session in the books. Anybody staying for a third co-working session? Let me set our timer for a 5-minute break. Anybody staying for another? I am like not quite done with the graphic that I want to make to give to the people. So I need to keep working. How did work session 2 go? Let's see. Let me scroll back. Okay, April in Paradise is joining Michelle on her live stream. Okay, okay, very good. So are you in San Miguel then? Okay. Cheryl, making sure all links on my website work. Not a web designer, so it sucks. Yeah. SLS Forever, working on long blog posts, so continuing to do that for the rest of the session. Okay. Feed Your Inner Chef. I'm taking a course to guide me through resume. Okay. Will be applicable to LinkedIn. Okay, good. You're welcome. Yeah, A Divine Artist says that's good advice for LinkedIn. I'm going to think about doing that. Yeah. Sometime, because like I said, when I needed a designer, I looked on YouTube to see who was making videos about hand lettering because I thought I wanted someone to hand letter the t-shirt, like, hand letter a design for the t-shirt. And I looked on LinkedIn to see who says I do hand lettering of things. And you don't want to see, I do hand lettering. I was a pharmacy technician. I was my resume would be like a telemarketer, right? Pharmacy technician, credit analyst, right? None of that is applicable. We don't need all that. Put the things that apply to where you are and where you're going. You don't need, we all have years and years and years of work history. My first job, I made gift boxes at Victoria's Secret, at the Victoria's Secret factory or whatever it was called, distribution center. I worked in the Victoria's Secret distribution center. That should not be on my LinkedIn, right? Only the applicable stuff, only the stuff. Okay, good. Yeah, LinkedIn is a good search engine. So when people are looking for people, for things, they should be able to find you. You just have to use the right words, and you need to be focused. Your LinkedIn profile needs to be focused on where you're going. Yeah, and use the headline instead of putting an actual job title or job description. Your headline should be, what do you do? And who would be looking for that, right? So my headline on LinkedIn doesn't say YouTuber, coach, virtual summit host, right? Which are my job titles, author, right? Those are my job titles. What my LinkedIn profile says is making sabbaticals accessible to Black women, right? Your LinkedIn title should be a thing that explains what you do, not your title. What you do and who you do it for. What is a transformation that you give to people? That's what your LinkedIn headline should be. Ms. She Things, working on social media marketing and strategy. Okay, Kathy's here for an extra session. Okay, and Maria. Okay. All right. Amita was able to meditate and got some personal tasks completed. Good. Off to my regular work day. All right. Have a wonderful day, Amita. See you later. Okay. Katrina can stay. Kathy, you're welcome. Artwork, Insight. Okay. And SLS Forever are staying. Cheryl's staying. So much to do. Yeah. Okay. Yvette here for a third session. Yvette's journaling and Sharon staying and Joyful. Okay, guys. And A Divine Artist staying for third. I'm not focused enough for grant writing, so I'm taking care of some loose ends. Okay, email, schedule, invoices. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, right? You got to go with what you can do. Do what you can do. Ilyana had a good workout at Walmart picking up groceries for the next session. Okay, good. Bring me some. I don't really need anything yet because I went to the grocery store yesterday. As you see, I'm still in the same Airbnb that I was adamant yesterday I was not still going to be in. I'm still here. The grocery store is right across the street, right? Like the location is just perfect. So once he had the man come and fix the sink and the water, I was like, I'll just stay. I couldn't find anything on Airbnb. If Airbnb was going to move me, and they likely would have moved me for 2 days of not having a kitchen sink. If Airbnb was going to move me, I couldn't find a place that I wanted them to move me to better in this price range. I don't know if they would have stayed in this price range or if they would have jumped up, but I couldn't find a place better. This is, I mean, literally the grocery stores across the street. That's my dream life, right? All I want is to not have to drive to the grocery store. There's a McDonald's like a 30-second walk away. Within a 2-minute walk, I have McDonald's, KFC, and Taco Bell. Right? So I'm still here in this Airbnb. So I don't need any groceries, Ilyana. But if you see something, pick it up for me. April, staying for a third, need to finish my talk for the next week so that I can practice with my mom and sister this week. All right, good. Rochester, look out. All right. I sent you a couple of mock-ups. Okay, good. Okay, I got my email back. That's one of the things that I was able to do yesterday that helped me have a better day as the day went forward. It took me until I didn't get my email unlocked with Google until 5:30 yesterday evening. So I went a full 24 hours without being able to use my work email, which was frustrating. Was not good. Thank you. So I'll check that because I have email. I can check it. I can check it because I have my email back. So thank you. And I'll show y'all what I did do. Let me get it on the screen so you don't have to see me fumbling around trying to find it. But let me show you what I did do. I think it's just stephanieperry.myspreadshop.com. It is. Look at me knowing things. I'll show you the shirts that I did do. We're raising money to send a black woman to reclaim the retreat in March. $3,200 we need, or about 200 sweatshirts. We need to sell. Is that right? 200 sweatshirts. We have a little bit of money in the kitty. We're sending money to Maisha. My bank. Another thing, my bank wouldn't let me transfer all the money to Maisha. I have to wire it to her in increments. The 20, the money that we're sending to Maisha, the bank had me send it to her in increments. I couldn't wire her all the money at once. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like it was $4 million, okay? Low five figures, right? Low five figures. And I had to jump through hoops to get her the money. Anyway, so as we talked about the shirt design that I wanted, I couldn't make. This is what I wanted. And this is what I made, but it's not the best, right? Even when you see it up next to the others, it's not the best. Reclaim rest, ease, clarity, laughter, abundance, identity, me, right? I fixed some of the kerning issues with the spacing of the letters. The flowers don't look like I had envisioned them looking. Whatever. It's done. No one has bought this yet. I posted about it yesterday. No one bought this one. We had 4 sales of this design so far, and I didn't see my mom's tote bag, so I need to go back and look. So this is the shirt that I knew I could do, right? All text, no graphics. I mean, all text, no pictures. So that's the one I did, and I did it in 2 different colors. So you can get this in black, but the mock-ups are in white. You know what I mean? But this, you know how Spreadshirt works. You can get this in all of these colors. So this comes in, whatever color you want. Let's see what. Oh, it doesn't come in black. Why not? I didn't know that. I need to go and figure out if that's a me problem or a them problem, right? So these are the designs that I did do. So Ileana, I'll go and look at yours, and if I can get it up on the site, I will. Because Spreadshop is easy to use. So if you want to buy a shirt to send a black woman, buy some merch, not a shirt. We have mugs and stickers. This is just a sticker. If you want to buy some merch to send a black woman on her sabbatical, you can go to stephanieperry.myspreadshop.com. If you're watching the replay, I'll drop that link in the chat. So that is a thing that I got off of my mind, right? A thing that I don't have to think about. You don't have to tell the whole world that my RAM is full. Can y'all see that message that my memory is full? Ignore. Thank you. I'm live. Don't do that. Don't be embarrassing me out here. Don't be embarrassing me, computer. All right? So that's what I came up with. Yeah, so Spreadshop, you can check. So I did that when I thought I did it right when I uploaded. You upload what colors and you check on, you're right. So I thought I had done it right, but I didn't do it right because that one, both of them should be available in black as well. All 3 of them should be available in black. No, maybe not the green print may not happen in black because it may not look right. I'll go back and look at it. Okay, I love it much better. I like the black with the heart. Okay. It was the best I could do, right? I told you I was going to give myself 2 hours, and whatever the best thing, I'm going to make a bunch of designs. The best design that I can come up with in 2 hours, those are going on the site. So those are the two that went on the, those are the, actually three different designs that went up on the site. Okay, thank you. So anyone who wants to get the shirts or mug or a sticker, some stickers, I think the stickers are adorable. Go ahead and get them. My mom got her a tote bag. I think they might all be available in the tote bag. The tote bag colors were not, I don't think they had a white tote bag or white or beige. I think the tote bag colors were like burgundy, black, green, forest green, something like that. Okay? Okay, so thank you. You guys are so kind. Listen, you got to do what you got to do. So we want to raise $3,200 to send a black woman on sabbatical. We already had probably 200 to 400 from super chats over the last few weeks. So basically, we have enough to send the deposit. So I guess I need to write that down on my list. Send the deposit for her. Send. I've already paid my reclaim deposit. Reclaim scholarship deposit. So we already had super chat money. So I'm going to send the deposit so that Ivana and Adelia know that that is coming, that the money is coming. And then we just need to sell, and so we have probably, and then the $1,000 for February from Patreon will go to that fund. So we're at, I'll put us at 1,200. We need 3,200. We're at 1,200. So we need $2,000. The sweatshirt profits are $10 each. So that's 200 sweatshirts. We need to sell 200 sweatshirts, or just get some plain old Cash App donations, which will continue to happen, right? Super Chat and Cash App money will continue to come, and that'll cut back the number of shirts we need to sell, right? Also, another thing I need to do is send an email to my entire email list about this. Okay, so that's what's happening, okay? Anyone here going on the November retreat? Okay, thanks, J. Rose. I'm the graphic designer I needed. Life is funny. If did I set a break timer? No, I don't think I did. I turned to it and didn't set it. If if I had been born maybe 10 years later, I think I would have studied graphic design in college. When I went to college, I think so I did some sort of thing in high school on graphic design, but back then it was computers and it was the green on green computer, right? Like graphic design was done on computers, but it was very mathy. And it was, it was a different thing. But within the next 10 years, graphic design really changed and became less computer 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 programmery, less computer programmery and more designy, right? More artsy. If I had been born 10 years later, I would have gone into graphic design. It's a thing that I study. Like I said, I know about kerning and I know color theory. I've studied some graphic design on my own as a layperson. I probably would have gone into it. It's a good combo for someone who's a writer. I think, right? Especially in today's age where books are very visual. Books are much more visual than they used to be. Anyway, so I really enjoy the idea of graphic design, and that might be why I'm so frustrated with not being able to find someone who seems to be as into it as me. All right? If I know more about kerning than you know, we got a problem. And you're a designer. We got a problem. Okay. So thank you very much for your kind words. I'm glad that you like it. And even if you don't, thank you for pretending that you like it. I hope we can sell 200 sweatshirts or what thereabouts. T-shirts, I think 650 profit. Sweatshirts, $10 profit. I don't know. Stickers, maybe $1, 80 cents or $1 on the sticker. And nobody here answered. So looks like nobody here is going, nobody in this community yet who's here today is going on November's meetup. But I think, not meetup, November's retreat. But I think they have more people for November than March. Not I think, I know. They have more people for November than March. So it should be good. Should be good to go. All right, so let's go ahead, even though I started late and the timer's off, let's go ahead and get into our third session. Did we do our third session? You're gonna have to tell me. I'm sorry. What time is it? 6:50. If we started at 5:30, then we did 5:30, 6 o'clock. Oh, we did 3 sessions. Somebody tell me. I'm gonna wait. There's a delay, but I'm gonna wait. Did we do 3 sessions? We had to have done it if it's already 7. No, but we've only been live for an hour and 18 minutes. So no, we haven't done it, right? We haven't done it. So let's go ahead and do that. How come y'all not talking to me? Can y'all see me? No, I doubt it. No, we're going to move on back to sending somebody on sabbatical. This was a nice gap, right? We finished raising for Maisha, and we haven't picked another person yet. I haven't had a chance to pick another person yet. So sending someone on this sabbatical was a nice gap, a nice way to fill in the gap. But we'll go back. We're going to find time to decide how to do this. The Patreon community is going to put some time on our calendar and meet and talk about how to send the next person. Okay. Okay, thank you. 2 sessions. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on to session number 3, where I'm going to finish my graphics for my affiliate people. Thank you, friends. Okay, next session, 25 minutes. Okay. An hour and 19. Okay. Must have taken a really long break. I don't know. All right. Session 3 in the books. I finished the Instagram stories graphic for my affiliates, and I'm working on a Twitter or Facebook size graphic that I don't really know that they'll need. So it's not going to get that much attention. So I'll throw it in there. I'll throw it in the folder for them, but I don't know if they're really going to share things on Twitter or Facebook as much as they'll just share an Instagram story. So that's almost done. So one thing that I needed to do today was reach out to the affiliates for my YouTube Success Challenge and give them the materials so that they can get some sales, right? They get $41.75 for every person who they refer to the YouTube Success Challenge. I only have 40 slots in each challenge. So I need to get them the material, and I think they're 15 full. So there's 25 slots left. So I need to get them their materials so that they can get it out and get their people in and get their money. Okay. Tracy booked a session with my coach after journaling and straightening out. Good. Grateful for the help from SP and the team. Good. You're welcome. Listen, that's a thing that coaching does. When we need help, we get help, right? When we are feeling overwhelmed, there's so much to do. How do I prioritize? What can I take off my plate? Those are things that a coach can help you with, right? That's what they're there for. That's what I do with my students. That's what coaches do with their students. A good coach, right? So use them. Yeah, good. I'm glad, Tracy. You're welcome. Amita's at work listening, not supposed to be. Have a good day, Amita. Have a good day at work. Blessed in every area of my life. Good morning. Tamara, good morning. Okay, Cheryl just bought the black hoodie with the heart. Okay, good. Good, okay. Kathy, I thought of that from my retreat last fall. Maybe, were we talking about the shirts, the merch? Oh, or for us, for a scholarship? Yeah. If we, when is your next retreat? It doesn't mean just because I said we're not doing a scholarship for the next Reclaim retreat, doesn't mean that we'll never do another retreat scholarship. You know, we got to get the ball rolling on our sabbatical fund, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't do it again for your retreat or for a different retreat. Okay? Oh, a divine artist. I finished nothing. Okay, but there's a smiley face, so I hope that means you're okay with that. Sometimes it bees like that. Sometimes you need, right? So one of the sessions in the conference that I went to just last month reminded me of is that some things, not some things, most things need to grow underground before you see them above the ground, right? You need to grow roots before you can see the branches of a tree. So I hope you feel good about what you did or didn't get done. April, almost done. Still wrestling with whether to add one more slide or two. Ready for mom's verbal red pen. Okay, is she good at that? Is she good at that? Leona, great session. Still reading, getting ready for my personal training group. Okay, have a great day. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow, which is Thursday, which is the end of our co-working week. Bought two mugs. Okay, a divine artist. All right, thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Not if, when you get the mugs, t-shirts, stickers, sweatshirts, tote bags, when you get them, share it on Instagram and tag me, please. I'm at Vicarious on Instagram. Tag me. Let me put my whole link in here. Instagram. Yeah, when you get it, tag me if you share it on Instagram or on your stories, let me know. Kathy says, yes, I paid for one person for my retreat, so need to do the same for each one. Okay. Got to raise money. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So merch, people like merch. People also just like for you to give them your Cash App, I've learned. All right. Just tell me your Cash App. I'll just give you some money. Yeah, I think it was a good idea. Um, yeah. 200, selling 200 shirts in a month is a lot for me because I don't think I sold 200 shirts all year last year. But I also didn't put much effort into it, right? I didn't put hardly any effort into it, except for every now and then I'd be like, I have a merch shop down here on YouTube, you know? So I'm gonna send some emails and do some things and try to get some shirts sold. I think it's a good way to do it, you know? If shirts don't make sense, then maybe your journal, maybe you do a special limited edition journal. Is that too much effort? Right? Something. If shirts don't make sense for you, then something else. Mahogany Dermatology. I couldn't see the live feed at first. Did it start at 6:30? It started at 5:32 Central Time, 6:32 Eastern Time. So I was a couple minutes late, but not too late. I've been later. I've been later. It started a couple minutes late, but I didn't add it. I didn't prepare it the night before. Normally I prepare it the night before and you can find it and you can be here before me. I didn't do that last night because yesterday was a blur. Okay? Yesterday was a blur. I don't know where yesterday went. Well, actually, let me tell the truth. Actually, after I went to the grocery store, which is right across the street, I bought things that I committed to not doing. I bought things I had committed to not buying. I'm talking about Captain Crunch, okay? I bought a Captain Crunch. I took 2 bowls of Captain Crunch, and I ate 2 bowls of Captain Crunch, went to bed, and laid down, and that was the end of my night. I did not give myself any food that would give me any good energy or any good like pep or any good brain functionality. So the things I forgot to do yesterday are because I had Captain Crunch for dinner. No vitamins, no minerals, no nutrients. And that was pretty much the end of my day. It was like 7:30, I think. I ate 2 bowls of Captain Crunch. I got in the bed, and then I didn't do the things that I had to do to finish out my day. Don't forget the mountain time. I don't want the Mountain Time folks here. You don't forget. I wish I could block the Mountain and Pacific Time folks. I wish I could block you from being here. Okay? You should not be on a live stream co-working at 4:30 and 3:30 in the morning. If I could block you, I would. I mean that with all sincerity. Watch the replays. I don't want you here live. Unless you work a night shift, you should not be here live, friend. Go back to bed. I didn't forget you. I don't want you here, okay? I want you to go to bed, sleep normal people hours, and then just watch the replay. You can watch the replay as if it's alive, as if you're still there. You can People do it. People type in the comments, right? People type in the comments just like they're talking to me. You can do it that way, okay? I want y'all sleeping at 4:30 in the morning. 5:30 to me makes sense. It works for me. As you can see, well, you don't know. We started in the dark, but the sun came up right away, right? 5:30 in Costa Rica is wake up time. 5:30 is get things done time, because in Costa Rica it starts raining at noon, and that's the end of the day, especially during rainy season, okay? So I didn't forget you. But one more thing, my Patreon community does a co-working session on Zoom where you can be on camera, you can talk to each other, you can meet each other. This is my Patreon community. Those co-working sessions on Zoom are hosted by Jessica, who lives in California. So they're at much more reasonable times this day. Usually sometime between 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. I don't know. Okay, is that helpful? I hope that, for me, 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. Central Time. Right? Jessica has her own work schedule, and so she works them in, right? So if you're part of my Patreon community, you can co-work with the Patreon community. It's on Zoom. You can talk, you can share. They know each other, right? They're friends. We're friends. I'm in there too sometimes. We're friends together, okay? And that's at patreon.com/vicarious. It's much more West Coast friendly, and my Patreon starts at $3 per month. And the money goes to send a Black woman on sabbatical. That's most of the money that we sent to Maisha Francis, or are in the process of wiring slowly to Maisha Francis. Most of that money came from the Patreon community. It raises over $1,000 a month to send a Black woman on sabbatical or on retreat. So join us, patreon.com/vicarious, a wonderful community, and there's more face-to-face time, screen to screen. You know what I mean. April is part of the Patreon community. Francine is part of the Patreon community. Kathy's part of the Patreon community. I don't know, Kathy, I don't know. I don't know. Kathy may or may not come to the co-working sessions, but she's in the Patreon, right? So join us over there. If co-working at a more reasonable hour, with actual people who you can see and talk to sounds good to you, join us. Seriously, you're invited. Join us. Black women, please. Come on over. $3 a month is the minimum for the Patreon. Okay? I eat them both. Cap'n Crunch, Frosted Flakes, honeycomb, sugary, unhealthy, no nutritional value is for me. But I don't really eat them for breakfast. I only eat them for dinner or dessert. Living life my way says, after age 60, many of us go to bed early and are already up at 4:30. If you say so. If you say so. You're the boss of you. So we'll see. If you say so. I haven't gotten notification for Zoom since I've been on the Patreon. Okay, so the Patreon is not the most easiest thing to get into. You join the Patreon, and then you have to join the Discord. So, Liliana, go to the email that says, welcome to the Patreon. I need to add that to my list. Email Patreons. Email Discord link one more time, because we did get some new patrons. Look for the email that welcomed you to the Patreon. You'll see a link to join Discord, okay? And I know, okay? You join the Patreon, then you join the Discord. And then I have to give you permission to view the Discord, right? So it's not an instantaneous thing. You join the Patreon, request to join the Discord. I approve you into the Discord, and then you see the Zoom stuff happening. As the Discord community usually is, I don't have any messages from them right now, but they're usually up and about. It's a multi-step process. I can't make it any simpler right now. I don't have the bandwidth to figure it out, how to make it any simpler right now. It works enough. You know what I mean? I'm good with things being a 60, 70, 80%. It's at probably 70% functionality right now. So I'm going to send out, if you go to Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/vicarious right now, and you should see a link with the Discord invitation because you're already a member. When you go back to my Patreon after you've joined, you'll see it. So go to patreon.com/vicarious, and you'll see the link to join the Discord. Okay, because you've already joined. Patreon.com/vicarious. You'll see an invitation to join Discord in the messages. You click on that link and then give me a chance today to add you into the community. And then you'll see Jessica will say, hey, time for Zoom. Hey, time for Zoom. She puts out the calendar, usually the schedule for Zoom co-working sessions on Sunday, I think. She usually puts the calendar out on Sunday or Monday sometimes. And so you can see when the sessions are for that week and just join in. The Zoom link now is the same Zoom link every time. So you don't need to find the new Zoom link. You just need to know the time. I hope that was somewhat helpful. But I'll send a new email out just reminding people about that. Because I need to update the Patreon community about us sending the money to Maisha. She's gotten the first installments, but it's we're sending I had to break the money up into 3 payments. All right. Okay, Francine says no more co-working until Monday of next week. Very short break for our later co-work this week. Okay. All right, thank you for that update, Francine. Okay, so Liliana, you have time for me to get you in there and get ready for the next co-working session, which will be Monday on Zoom. Okay, all right. If you are continuing your workday today, have a wonderful workday. If you are done with your workday for today, have a wonderful non-work day. All right, I will see you again tomorrow, 5:30 Central Time, 6:30 Eastern Time. We'll do another co-working session. Thank you very much for putting some time on your calendar to work towards a thing that's important to you, right? To put some time towards a thing that matters, that's going to make a difference in your day, your week, your year, your life. Thank you for that, okay? I'll see you again tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Have a wonderful day, friends.